Future cataclysms, the earth that transforms, not that destroys. Kardec teaches that the so-called future cataclysms should not be seen as divine punishments, but as stages of renewal for the earth and humanity. The planet, like all beings in creation, goes through phases of evolution. These transformations, which sometimes take violent forms, earthquakes, eruptions, climate changes, are natural effects of the physical and spiritual laws that govern the universe. Ancient apocalyptic beliefs imagine the end of the world as total destruction. However, Spiritism teaches that the end of the world is merely the end of a moral state, the closing of a civilization cycle to make way for another higher one. The world does not perish, it transforms. Humanity is not annihilated, it purifies itself. Modern geophysics confirms that the Earth continues in constant mutation. As tectonic plates move, the magnetic poles oscillate, and the climate undergoes natural and cyclical variations. These phenomena, often feared, are part of the planet's dynamic balance. Science shows that major eruptions, magnetic reversals, or ice ages have occurred multiple times in history without destroying life. On the contrary, each transformation paved the way for new stages of adaptation and biological progress. Kardec compares these revolutions of nature to the moral tests of humanity. Just as the spirit goes through difficulties to purify itself, the planet also experiences crises that lead it to harmony. Each catastrophe is a cosmic test, a recalibration that purifies and reorganizes the forces of the world. The Earth's pains are the pains of collective spiritual growth. Contemporary astrophysics shows that even the solar system is subject to gradual changes. The sun slowly increases its brightness, Earth's orbit undergoes slight variations, and cosmic particles influence Earth's magnetic field. None of this is a cause for fear, but part of the natural evolution of worlds, described by Kardec as the progress of a planet toward spiritual maturity. Modern climatology reinforces this view of periodicity. Climate changes, droughts, and floods are not signs of punishment but reflections of natural processes and, today, also of human action on the planet's balance. Spiritism reminds us that when humans upset nature through selfishness and greed, they reap the effects of their own imbalance and learn through pain to respect divine harmony. Kardec explains that the prophecies of destruction found in the scriptures, such as the apocalypse or the end of times, should be read as spiritual metaphors. It is not a material end of the earth, but a transition to a new moral order, in which lower spirits will be replaced by more evolved spirits. This is the true judgment, not God's judgment on man, but conscience's judgment on itself. Higher spirits reveal that terrestrial humanity is currently going through one of these great periods of transformation. Selfishness, pride, and violence, which marked the moral childhood of the planet, give way to solidarity, justice, and spirituality. The social and natural upheavals we witness are signs of this planetary transition, comparable to the passage from adolescence to maturity. The apparent chaos is only the reorganization of the new world. From a spiritual point of view, catastrophes are also fluidic cleansings. The planet's magnetism, saturated by lower vibrations, is renewed by the action of natural forces and the influence of higher spirits working for Earth's regeneration. Every physical event is accompanied by an invisible moral transformation, preparing the ground for the emergence of a more conscious and fraternal humanity. Modern science and spiritist revelation converge. The universe is not moving toward chaos, but toward balance. The future of Earth is not annihilation, but ascension. The future cataclysms are, in fact, stages of planetary purification, through which the world of expiations becomes a world of regeneration, more just, peaceful, and spiritualized. Thus, the true meaning of prophetic predictions is hope, not fear. God does not destroy what He created. He only transforms, educates, and elevates. And, as Kardec teaches, Pain is the precursor of joy. The storm is the antechamber of calm. If this reflection brought light to the future, share it, because understanding future cataclysms is realizing that Earth is not heading toward the end, but toward awakening, and that tomorrow will be the dawn of a new moral sun over humanity.